God says, if you wish to be happy, truly happy, if you wish to be free of all bondage, of all suffering, unhappiness, doubt, mental disturbance, bodily disturbance, if you want to be free of all of that, first of all, you've got to understand you're doing it. You're doing doubt, boredom, discomfort. There's a marvellous essay called Boredom, Doubt and Discomfort by Aditya Samraj. I'll read it to you in a moment. Know that you're doing that. No one's doing it to you. It's a pathetic way adults live. Pathetic. You did that to me. You made me upset. You got me upset. You interfered with me. You're in competition with me, and you made me slip. It's always the other that is at fault. I remember this lady told me this when I was very young. You point one finger, and there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. Forget about the thumb. One finger pointing away from yourself, 3 fingers pointing towards yourself. God says, if you wish to be happy, really happy, full-time happy, without all this nonsense that you're dramatizing, etc., remember me. Constantly remember me. All day long, remember me. For me, I had to find an agent, a bridge. That was Aditya Samraj, the divine person, the heart master. Here he is when he was younger. Oh. Lost the page now. Where is it? There he is when he was younger. Absolutely free, absolutely happy. By the way, happiness and love are synonymous. You can't be a lover without being happy. You can't live truly without being happy. Not conditionally made happy, but unconditional happiness. Already happiness is our true nature. Find this out before it's too late. Find it out before you die. And how do we remain being happy at all times? Well, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Basically, Jesus said, meditate on me. But we're all meditating on ourselves. We're all narcissistic, pondering on ourselves, dwelling on ourselves, feeling sorry for ourselves. We're pathetic. Adults are nothing but pathetic. Always complaining, always moaning, never simply happy. This devotee said, are you willing to be happy? Everyone is seeking happiness. You're just going to the bag of sweets, just seeking to be made happy by that sweet. Everyone is wanting to be made happy by someone or something, instead of just simply being happy. Actually, society doesn't want us to be already happy. That's how they control us. That's how you control me. You don't want me to be already happy. You want to you want to be of use. Everyone is wanting to be of help. You stand alone when you're enlightened. When you are awake, you stand alone. This book is only about being happy, about recognizing the true nature of happiness with a capital H, not the childish happiness, not the, oh, and now I'm happy, conditional happy. You're happy because you just had an ice cream. You're happy because you just had an orgasm. You're happy because someone has given you £100. You can be already happy. These things sort of allow happiness to bleed through for a short while. This book is about being happy, about recognizing the true nature of happiness and being willing to be happy in every moment, now and now and now. So you notice the self-contraction that prevents happiness and you stop doing it in that moment. It's radical. And then once you realize already happiness, you're no longer blackmailing other people, emotionally blackmailing others and things to make you happy. You scratch my back and I'll scratch your back. Ridiculous play, strategy, manipulation. There are very few mature adults. I don't know any. We are always reacting. Always reacting. Look how you drive. Look how you go shopping during the Christmas period. Everyone's pushing one another. There isn't real happiness. Look at the tight-fisted Scrooge, and suddenly he was converted. He wasn't made happy, he just realized what he was doing. And suddenly he was converted. He was living like this for all his life, and suddenly, after seeing the ridiculousness of how he lived, by being shown what they call the three spirits, they showed him the foolishness of his ways, and suddenly he was converted. That's the beauty of the Christmas Carol, the conversion of Scrooge. We all need to be converted at the heart. It's a heart matter. Real happiness is of the heart. Adi Darfree John teaches that the realization of happiness depends upon the emotional conversion of the human heart from narcissism or self-possession. Everyone is self-possessed, to divine communion or love of God. That's what Holy Communion means. Ongoing communion with God. Find God. Find the agent of God. Link up to that God. Link up to the bridge. But you won't. You won't, because you're satisfied as you are. As they say, the devil, you know, the devil. The devil I know is the best devil. What do they say? What's the saying? Better the devil you know than the devil you don't know. Well, this isn't a devil. This is a liberator, a freedom maker, a release of bondage maker. Anyway, I'll read that essay. Boredom, doubt and discomfort. It's all, we do it all the time. We've got to start forgetting ourselves and remembering God. That's a radical change in our disposition. It's a necessity. The world is just going to destruction. Look at the ridiculousness. Look at the thousands of years of destruction. Thousands and millions of people killed in the name of God, in the name of Christ. And there's a horrible words of a hymn, "Onward, Christian soldiers." There's no difference between the army and the clergy and the judicial service. No difference. They all have hierarchy, and there's no difference. You have to stand alone to make a difference. You have to break away from the ridiculousness of our social patterning that prevents us from being already happy. My mother hated me being already happy. I don't know what to do with you. See, that's true. When you are already happy, people don't know what to do with you. They don't know how to relate to you. Only two open hands can relate to each other. This is horrible, horrible nonsense, living like a clenched fist. I came across this teaching 35 years, and it's an ongoing practice. Abandon the principle in all your concerns and all your strategies. Abandon every experience that may be attained as a result of desire and effort. Abandon your search for what may be gotten as a result of the various kinds of strategic action. The ego is full of strategies. I want my way. I want my way. No, I want my way. No, I want my way is better than your way. No, it's not. My way is much better than your way. Nonsense. Engage every action that is appropriate for one who loves God, but simply perform every kind of action as a form of direct and present communion with God. Relax all of your anxiety. Be free of sorrow and fear. You cannot just suddenly stop doing sorrow, stop being fearful, stop being anxious. The only way is to be attracted beyond all of that. You have to find the divine person to be attractive. Make a difference. Make a difference. Be already happy. When you are able, when you abide in love communion with me, God says, the natural results of your various activities no longer have power to separate or distract you from me. Da.